In today's video, we will explore the topic, the TED Talk, Stop Teaching, Start Learning. The video review is given by Maria Papan Java Hariel. Dr. Maria Papan Java Hariel is a professor of mechanical engineering of California State Polytechnic University. Pomona, affectionately known as Dr. Java, he has been recognized as an outstanding educator for his innovative and engaging teaching pedagogy. The introduction of the video is shifting the focus to learning. In this thought provoking TED Talk, Mariappan Jawaharial challenges traditional education by using us to stop teaching, start learning. He says the goal is now how a teacher talks, but how deeply students learn. True learning happens when curiosity takes the lead and students take responsibility for their own journey, moving education from information delivery to the transformation. Visuals and examples show clips or images contrasting traditional lecture setting with engaged students exploring or experimenting on their own. And the main focus of the topic is the problem with conventional teaching. In script, the Dr. Java points out that traditional classrooms often look the same today as they did 600 years ago. Teachers lecture from the podium and students listen or multitask with their devices, but true engagement is missing. Despite technological tools like laptops and smartphones, students remain passive, leading to weak learning outcomes and disengagements. Visuals examples illustrate a classic lecture scene followed by students looking distracted on devices, emphasizing the lack of change over centuries. The teaching versus learning tool includes a fundamental disconnect. In this script, Dr. Java, the key distinction that Dr. Java makes is that teaching is about the teacher's actions, whereas learning is about the student's experience. Just delivering information does not mean students actually learn. In fact, overwhelming students with too much information, what he calls front loading, shut down their brains and causes distractions rather than knowledge. Visual examples use a graphic showing information going in one ear and going out of other, or a student overwhelmed by overloaded slides texting their phones. The role of the engagement and environment script shown by Dr. Java to bring back the magic of education. Dr. Java suggests we engage students by immersing them in hands-on discovering based learning. This could be through story cycling or storytelling, interactive projects, or environments that sparks curiosity, engagement, motivates students to explore and think actively, turning learning into a joyful process rather than a passive task. Visual examples show students participating in robotics, science experiments, or storytelling sessions, smelling curious faces engaged in activities. Practical takeaways for educators. In this script, Dr. Java message to educators is clear. Stop focusing on just teaching content and start facilitating real learning, simplifying concepts, encourage exploration, and see yourself as a guide rather than a lecture. When students are engaged and take ownership, they become lifelong learners equipped for challenges beyond the classroom. Visuals examples highlight teachers facilitating group work, coaching individual students, and celebrating students' discoveries. That is from my side. Do not forget to like and share your thoughts below. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep growing. Thanks a lot for your time. Uh, this is all over the review given by the Dr. Uh, Dr. Chava. Also in this script, uh, the Dr. Java also tells us teaching versus learning, a fundamental disconnect. In this script, the key distinction that Dr. Java explains makes is that teaching is almost about the teacher's actions, whereas learning is about the student's experience. Just delivering information does not mean students actually learn. In fact, overwhelming students with too much information, what he has, what he calls front loading, shuts down their brains and causes distractions rather than knowledge. Visual examples use a graphic showing information going in one ear and going out the other, or a student overwhelmed be overloaded slides, texting their phones. In the last script, Dr. Java uh, cleared the script by the topic the role of engagement and environment. To bring back the magic of education, Dr. Java suggests we engage students by immersing them in hands on, delivering based learning. This could be through storytelling, interactive projects, or environments that spark curiosity. Engagement motivates students to explore and think actively, turning learning into a joyful process rather than a passive task. Visual examples show students participating in robotics, science experiments, or storytelling sessions, smiling curious faces engaged in activities. Script in last script, Dr. Java practically takeaways for educators. In this script, Dr. Java message to educators to clear, stop focusing on just teaching content and start facilitating real learning, simplify concepts, encourage exploration, and see yourself as a guide rather than a lecture. When students are engaged and or take ownership, they become lifelong learners equipped for challenges and beyond the classrooms. Visual examples highlights teachers facilitating group work, coaching individual students, and celebrating student discoveries. This is all about the topic. Thank you so very much.